This is a little hen. We're going to pretend that she has dirty face from eating all that food this morning. Okay, we're going to pretend that she has Bumblefoot. Now, some people say, take a tote, cut a hole in the top, put some water into the tote, let her stick her head at the top of the tote, and then she can sit in there for 15 or 20 minutes to soften up the scab. I don't like to do that because 9 out of 10 times my bird will sit down in the Epsom salt water. And that's not fun. Okay, so if you pour it up so that you have a burrito, then you can handle your feet. And she has beautiful, clean feet. And what I do is I take a heavy-duty Ziploc bag and I put warm water and Epsom salt in there. And then I make a chicken burrito. And I just put that bag on here and I hold it. And I talk to her and we might walk around the yard and I'm going to massage that foot and I'm going to keep it nice and wet. And she's going to get a lot more out of that than she would if she were confined with her head sticking out the top of a plastic tote. Plus, you're not going to end up with Epsom salt going up into the bird where you don't want it to be. Now, with Bumblefoot, you would see a black spot at the bottom of the foot pad, or you might see bumps in between the toes. And all of that staph infection can be removed without cutting the foot. A lot of people say, oh, just take a scalpel and cut that thing out of there. But you don't want to do that. That's too invasive. What you're going to do is once you've softened it with the Epsom salt soak, then you're just going to take your fingernail and gently peel back that black scab. When that comes off of there, then you're going to hold your hands on either side and press away from the infection. Press away from the infection, and that's going to loosen it up. It's kind of like trying to get a cupcake out. I mean, you want to do it gently. You don't want to dig in there because you'll cause big mess. You just want to gently remove it. If you dig in there, you're pressing that infection further into the skin. So what you want to do is you just want to gently work the skin away from the opening until it starts to come loose. And then you can take something that isn't sharp. I have tools that are paddle tools or little probes, and I can use that very soft, rounded edge to gently get behind and just scoop that out. It's going to be a hard kernel of pus. Generally, it's yellow. And once you've got it out of there, the only thing you need to do for the next few days is spray it with a little bit of Vectorsin. And I don't think I brought any to show you guys. Vectorsin and Curacin are the same product. If you want to know the name of a product that has the exact same ingredient in it, but it's going to cost you a fraction of the amount, just let me know your email and I'll send that information to you. I forgot to bring the container. Spray it every day for a couple of days. Keep the bird on a wire gauge so that they're not getting it in the dirt. Some people insist you've got to wrap that thing up. You've got to put vet wrap around that to keep things out. You need air going in. To heal that up quickly, you need it to be open to the air. So we don't want to cover it up. We want to keep them in a wire bottom cage. And within a week, you're going to see that's completely closed up. And as soon as that opening is closed and your bird is no longer exhibiting any signs of discomfort by standing, then you just return them to your coop. But this business of wrapping and unwrapping, if you have that kind of time, I guess you could do that, but it's going to actually slow the healing. So it's not the way that I would want to treat the bird. Yeah, we're going to put you back in.